Hello friends, my name's James. I'm a solo sailor who is slowly working my way around the world on board my 1965 Alberg 30 sloop SV Triteia. This is Andy Schell of 59 North Sailing and the On the Wind podcast. Andy invited me to come along as a filmmaker on a grand adventure on board their Farr 65 Falken to sail the Viking Route from Newfoundland to Greenland to Iceland. On board for this adventure would be Andy as captain, his first mate Vilma, and a crew of sailors looking to gain offshore experience. Jim is 66 years old and lives in Fairfax, Virginia. Matt, 42 years old, is from Quebec, Canada. Richa is 37 and lives in Seattle. Johnathan is 34 and lives in Singapore. Charlotte is 39 and lives in Washington State. Gavin, 66, lives in San Francisco. Alejandro, 62, is from San Jose, Costa Rica. And Nick is 54 and lives in Providence, Rhode Island, and took most of the still photos that you're seeing now. And these are our adventures. I'll take you along with us from Newfoundland to Greenland through Prince Christian Sound and on to Iceland, the Viking Route. Welcome to the Falken Sagas. Fantastic zone over here.
You want more ice?
Good morning from Greenland. We're going to do the first shore party ashore at the weather station to hike up to check it out. We're on the hunt for Wi-Fi connection that we've been told is there.
No Wi-Fi. Internet, don't want it.
Okay, well, Nick is going to ignore it. He's going to close his eyes when we find Wi-Fi. The rest of us are probably going to check out the Wi-Fi.
No.
And we're going to look up top and see what the view is. These guys are being obnoxious as I'm filming. But there's icebergs behind us, and it's a beautiful day here in Greenland.
Okay, let us know. The garbage stuff already went by.
So you always depend on an electric motor to start?
As long as there's a charge.
Yeah, it depends on it. Yeah, it's like turning on a light. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So where are the oars?
They're on
attached.
Oh, there we go.
there.
Okay,
To the oar locks.
sorry.
I know.
Well,
Sail back here.
Ça va? Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful morning.
Oh my goodness, what are you talking about? Good morning, Nine. Good morning, Nine.
No.
Lots of little mosquitoes. Haven't gotten any bites yet, but. What was that? Did it roll? Oh, wow. The sound was crazy. Oh, there it is, falling apart.
Yeah, look at that.
Whoa. You might roll now.
He better get that dinghy back to the boat. Those pieces might come right for the boat. Wow. crazy. Look at John, he's being his ninja on the mosquitoes.
Yeah. Really, really dense field of mosquitoes right here.
Everywhere.
Wow, crazy.
I'm not sure. I haven't gotten bitten to your point. No, they're not. They don't seem to be dressed up in.
There's like this material sort of like lift that goes up the hillside. It's pretty neat. Stay on the side that Alejandro stayed on. Totally broken. Really sketch.
Wow.
This kind of tells me that the winds are way gnarlier up here than they are down lower.
And I think just the winters are so harsh. Oh, no, we can't get up there.
Oh, you can't over here. Just do this.
No, done. We need to,
Like this?
yeah, we need to do that.
Oh yeah, wow. Crazy. There's nails on that one board, so watch yourself.
Bridge.
I'm gonna hop on the landing over here. Looks like a low spot.
Check out the size of this helipad.
So check out how small this helicopter pad is. There's like a go-kart helicopter.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. It's like 12 foot by 12 foot.
Like the,
Will you walk out there so we have scale?
Yeah.
That is like the
It's a
smallest
very,
helicopter
very
pad
small. It's like
ever
a
made.
helipad that you'd find on a mega yacht.
It's, yeah, no doubt. That's so crazy. That is funny. So, no Wi-Fi as we had read, but we're gonna keep poking around, just checking out how cool it is up here. There's a bigger one up there.
yeah.
Check out this weather station, pretty neat.
There's this rusty piece that looks like it's about to give out.
Like pretty high up. This bridge is really stable though. Are you scared of heights?
No, I'm just giving myself some backup options. In case one of these wooden boards that has been sitting out in Greenland.
It's shockingly stable actually.
Yeah, so far so good. A little bit of give, but not too much.
This is fantastic.
Isn't it cool? It's really
Beautiful.
cool. Really cool. That bridge is plenty stable for both you guys.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, another helipad over there.
One there and one there.
Fantastic views up here. Quite the climb, but really cool.
The garden hose or something?
Huh?
Garden hose.
Well, we found the elusive internet at the weather station. Success. There are a billion mosquitoes. I wish I had one of those like hat net things. But got some communications knocked out. And it looks like we're gonna be here another day, so we'll be able to hike back up here and get online if we need to. Getting a little chilly with the breeze. Now me and Alejandro are gonna head back down to the boat.
I mean, they all, it just depends on how.
So, last night on anchor, and we're gonna have to do anchor watches because we have a very creepy berg moving in on us, kind of fast actually. We first noticed it like, it came in with the flood tide probably 20 minutes ago. And in 20 minutes, it moved from the middle of the channel to like, I don't know, 3 boat lengths away. And it looks like it's moving at us. So, we might have to, we set up the anchor road to where we might have to jettison our ground tackle and come back for it. But I'm very spooked by this thing. My concern is that even if it doesn't hit us right now, what happens when the tide changes? What does the iceberg do? So, getting close, right?
It's definitely getting closer, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten closer and moved a little bit this way.
Yeah. But the big concern is like, what's it do on the next tide? Like,
Well,
where does it go?
yeah, well, yeah. I mean, these freaking things have been going.
I know, exactly.
It's like a yo-yo, back and forth. We can't get rid of them.
Yeah. So.
But I think it's gonna go aground before it gets to us.
I hope so.
Yeah,
But it is like
Yeah.
pretty close. Even with the like absurd scale thing that happens in Greenland, that thing looks very close.
Do you want to go over it? Do you want to go for a dinghy ride?
Yes, let's do it. We're gonna check it out.
Let's go for a dinghy ride. Iceberg ho! That way, Captain. No, that way I said. That way. Think if we shoot the cannon at it, it'll go away?
Yeah. Yeah, this thing is really close. Holy shit.
It's pretty close.
It is like.
He's not far.
Yeah. Like when I first came out and saw it, it was like mid-channel.
Yeah.
Do we want to go around?
Yeah, come around this way.
If we get on this side,
Don't
we
go
might.
under that overhang.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like a mushroom.
Look, it really sticks out far.
Yeah,
I know.
it
Go
does.
closer to the, well, a little bit closer to the edge, but not.
Wow.
Not
look
if
at
it
that.
rolls. I don't want it to get us.
Wow. Wow. We're like over it right now.
Almost.
Look here. That is crazy. Wow.
You guys ever seen Abyss? The movie Abyss?
Yeah.
The Abyss? This is like the fucking thing from the Abyss. It's like a spaceship. Look at
Yeah.
a spaceship.
another big tongue here. Once you get
That is a large mass. That is crazy.
I think this is the one that broke this morning.
No, that one fell
great.
to pieces. It like
Okay.
sunk in.
No, this is
This is
bigger.
brand new, boy, big boy.
But it is super deep.
Ridiculous.
Look at this side.
Don't
Wow.
don't go any closer to that cliff.
Look at that
It's so
texture
like,
though.
It's like perfectly. So it's like porcelain. It looks like porcelain.
So that must be a recently broken part, right? Because everything else is smooth,
yeah,
right?
relatively recently, yeah.
Wow.
Wow,
And like
it's
the
good to go
pockmarked
there.
ones.
Shit, it, by the way, moves very fast.
Huh?
It like,
It does move fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
And
picture.
it's
Oh, that's a cool shot right here. Shit, we should have brought Nick.
Yeah.
Go get him.
Back and get Nick.
Where,
Guys, look
yeah.
underneath us.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a big tongue right underneath us.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't want that to break and roll.
Yeah.
Oh, and it actually
that breaks off-
continues here.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here. If that breaks off, it's gonna shoot
Yeah.
up like a submarine.
But we're right in the edge.
Wild. Holy
That thing is
shit.
mondo. But that's the thing, right? All this we can't see is like seriously
It stops
like
there.
that is our
Stops here,
anchor
yeah.
road
It stops
situation.
there.
Yeah,
Like
yo,
this
I
is
know.
what pins
Yeah.
our anchor road
Exactly.
is that.
I feel like we should try and go to that other anchorage, Andy. That
Well, if we have to move the
Because
boat,
it's
that's where we're
protected,
going.
right?
Yeah.
I actually thought that same
Yeah.
thing, because it's like it's just so close to the boat that it's a little
Oh wow,
spooky.
it's super.
I mean, I'm not gonna be
nice
able to
and,
sleep now.
Yeah,
So.
no.
No, if this doesn't move away.
Oh, it's
Because we
not
saw
moving
so many
away,
come
that's for
by.
sure. Look at, you can see the fracture. How interesting is that?
Yeah.
That
Right there.
broke off. Yeah. Wow.
It looks so small in the.
That underwater part is like spooky to me.
Yes.
It's like scary. It makes my heart beat a little faster. Like the underwater parts, just looking at it in the
Yeah.
water, it's like a sea monster.
Yeah, it is very, very
Huge.
spooky. If there was any sunlight, it would be glowing so crazy over
Yeah.
there too.
Oh shit. Oh no, it was just. It was just a wave.
We should.
But we look so tiny
we should move.
compared
We
to
should
that.
start moving the boat now, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it.
That is a good call.
Because it's still moving this way. I do think it would run aground before it gets to us, but
But that's just waiting for the next one to come
I know
by.
exactly.
Easy.
Right?
It's so,
It's crazy how fast it moved in
It
on
is
us, though.
so astonishingly beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Like it is like breathtaking.
Yeah,
When you're up this close to it, the beauty of it is just like really astonishing.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's like looking at fire, right? Like you can just stare at
Yep.
fire all night. You can just
Yeah.
like I could do circles around this
Yeah.
all night and just look at it.
1000%.
We'll do a circle with a big boat.
Okay, so we are moving the boat because it's too dangerous, too sketchy. So, time to haul up. There's another anchorage nearby. We're gonna go check it out. Okay, we got the anchor up, and now we're off to a new anchorage. It'd been nice if the Iceberg had come in with a little more light, but it's still pretty light here until like after 10 p.m. So we're good. The anchorage is very close. I mean, if we were guaranteed the wind in this all night, we'd be fine, but... Yeah. We are mega close right now. I mean, we're this close without the hook down?
Yeah, 60 feet, perfect.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Start lowering.
Okay, we got the anchor set in this new spot. Looks pretty tight in the dark. It's always hard to judge in the dark, but we're only going to be here tonight. The breeze is blowing us offshore, which is perfect, but we found like, I don't know, 67 or 70 feet of depth is where we dropped the hook, but we had to pay out kind of short scope, so we only put out, I think, like 170 feet of ground tackle. But Andy backed towards the cliff face as we paid it out to make sure that we didn't come near it, and we're still in like 80 feet of water, so we'll see. Get through the night, and then tomorrow we head out.
Guys, you got it. Ho, ho, ho. Guys, come out here. Come on. I gotta get my camera.
Where's James?
James.
Northern Lights. Northern Lights.
Oh, really?
Like a really good one. There was a good one right there, right over here. And right above us.
I left him out here and it was all clean.
I know exactly. So, beautiful sunny morning. Got some growlers cruising into the anchorage. So we just gotta like keep an eyeball on those. And the funny thing is, like Jim mentioned, that they're moving towards the way the wind is blowing. Just like Andy had said, they always move with the current. But we're on a flood tide right now, so.
Don't hit it.
Do not hit it.
Huh?
So after some dinghy wrangling, I think we got the biggest bits dealt with right now. There's like one over there, but hopefully we can just make coffee now.
James.
Silly shit.
The weather in a bit, but we definitely don't want to cross Denmark Strait until tomorrow, or start heading east till tomorrow. So we talked yesterday about, like, we have two options. We can kind of hang out in here, spend another day on anchor and just mess around, or we can sail up the coast a ways, just for something to do. Get going, get offshore, but stay close to the Greenland coast. The challenges with that are I don't know how much wind is out there, so if it's like blowing 20 knots from the north, like I want the Greenland coast trip to be like a joyride, not an endurance test. So we're not really gonna know until we stick our nose out there and see. The other thing is visibility with ice. So we have the challenge, like if we stay close to the Greenland coast, we're gonna have to be dodging icebergs and stuff, and it's, even if we have clear visibility, we're gonna have darkness. So that's gonna be one of the challenges. Does anyone remember what time it got light this morning? What time did it start getting light?
Usually by 4, it's you have pretty good visibility.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
4 a.m. was pretty good.
So we have about 6 hours of darkness between 10 and 4, 5.5. So what I'm gonna do, and the reason I keep putting you guys off getting the dinghy up, I'm gonna go ashore. Anybody that wants to come with me, I'm gonna hike up to the top of this hill and just see if I can see the ocean. Take the binoculars, see what it looks like out there visibility wise, and if there's any white caps or what the wind's actually doing. I always like to do that if I can before going offshore, just to kind of, it's impossible to know what it's like out there just from in here. So I'm gonna see if I can see anything from the top of this hill, and then we'll come back, get the dinghy up. We've got to get the dinghy put away, well, outboard put away, dinghy put away, and down in the lazarette lashed in place. So even if we do leave now, which I think we will, we got, you know, a couple hours of work to do to get the boat ready to go. And it looks like the weather is, this gale's going to move off to the east, and then eventually we're going to get southwesterlies for the home stretch into Iceland. So the forecast looks really good. It's just a matter of timing it now. There's no point in being in a hurry, because like if we leave today and point for Iceland, we're gonna have 35 knots on the nose by what is it today, Wednesday? By Friday. So there's like no point in being in a hurry.
Wow, look how pretty the water is right there. That is awesome.
Lagoon here.
So cool. Boy, I never get my dinghy that far up.
You know, I have progressive lenses. So when I'm like in something like that, I need to take my glasses off because it throws me off. You're looking like up and down.
That makes sense.
And you're going like this.
Your depth keeps jumping around.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, is my foot gonna flat?
Oh yeah, nice.
You're looking at it on a weather map. This is the top left quadrant of the low that's getting north-northeast.
At least there's no fog.
No, it's really good visibility. Oh yeah, it's going pretty good.
Fabulous. Right there for horse there.
So cool if there was snow in here.
It would be beautiful.
Ski down through
Yeah, this would be.
Oh look, here's a rib.
Awesome.
Casual rib.
No, that's not a rib. That's a lit. Oh, is it? Maybe it is. Yeah.
Looks like a rib. How did it get up here though? Polar bear? I mean, how does that get up here?
Polar bear probably, or a bird.
Good.
That's a big ass bird.
That is a big ass bird. Carried a seal up. So many textures.
Dry suit's working.
Nice.
Try to get the boat a little closer.
Start taking this in, but don't pull on his leg, you know. Oh, it's off. It's off. Just wait. Andy, you're off on your leash.
Like an alien.
You have no leash.
Andy.
What?
Your leash is off your foot, just so you know.
Oh, okay. Try to get some shots of Falken here. I've never seen water like this color. It's unbelievable. It's like that sort of teal Arctic blue.
Right.
It's so cool.
That's awesome. Dry suit worked, obviously.
Fucking, yeah, look at me. I like fucking
You're the
Michelin man
Michelin man.
Well, that was one of the cooler things I've ever done. I am so glad I did that.
Fantastic.
That was so cool.
That is awesome.
Wow. Yes. Now we can leave Greenland.
Mission accomplished. It's awesome.
I mean, this thing works a charm. Holy shit.
I've never seen anybody do that. That's
Like, I'm not cold at all.
Join us on the next episode, where we leave for Iceland. Sailing into the seas and the wind, half the crew battles seasickness, and we smash our way along on the Viking Route. Are you interested in joining an offshore sailing passage with 59 North on board Falken, their Farr 65, or Isbjorn, their Swan 48? You can sail in safety and learn seamanship under the watchful eye of their international team of professional skippers and mates. They sail all over the world, including traditional trade wind routes across the Atlantic, Pacific, and the equator, to high latitudes Arctic adventures in Greenland, Spitsbergen, Iceland, and Norway. 59 North Sailing was founded on a simple, strong vision: to explore the world's oceans and landfalls in safety and style on cool boats with cool people. They love talking about seamanship, are passionate about the traditions of the sea, and they share their love for the philosophy and aspect of ocean sailing with their eclectic crew. After sailing over 1,700 nautical miles with Andy and 59 North, I can honestly say, if you go on one of these trips, you're gonna leave a changed sailor. Joining 59 North or one of their offshore passages is an excellent way to get experience, and then you can take that knowledge and do your own ocean sailing.
Hello and welcome to the quarterdeck. This is going to be 59 North's online homeport, where we're going to keep doing what we've always done, which is sharing the wisdom of the high seas with those wise enough to seek it out. We're going to teach navigation, weather, and all kinds of seamanship stuff on here, and I'm really looking forward to it. And like any great sailing adventure, you can never be 100% sure of where you're going to end up once you set sail, so I'm very excited to see what kind of fun stuff we'll come up with and put on this platform, and I really hope you want to be a part of that, so welcome aboard.